Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our week ahead readings. So as usual, these are timeless, so whenever you feel guided to watch the video, that's when you should watch it. You can do the same for all the other weeklies on the channel because they are timeless, so you can watch them whenever. And for this week, I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures. Really, really nice deck, and the Alice Wonderland Oracle. I've been calling it Alice in Wonderland, but apparently it's just Alice Wonderland. Hopefully everyone's doing well. As always, thank you for your support. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The specials are ending on the 31st, so if you wanted to get one now would be a great time. And any other information on private readings and such is always in the description box below. This will be for the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I will be doing the timestamps as I go. And of course, they are general, so be sure to watch all your signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, because there may be information for you in all of those different sign readings. Alright, so let's get started here. Oh, okay. So we're going to begin with Cancer. Hey Cancer, thank you for joining us. And if you are skipping ahead, as always, also watch the intro. There's information for you there. Alright. My voice was fine, and then I started doing the reading, and it started to crack. So you might have some things you want to say, but I hear afraid, embarrassed, or nervous. Okay. King of Cups, your energy, that's telling you to pretty much man up. That's the phrase, whether you're a man or a woman, you know what I mean? And the Ace of Wands, and to take action with it, to do what you have to do. Alright, let's get into your spread here. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what's coming up in the week ahead for them? Alright, so the situation is the King of Swords. That's one of the cards that flipped over, but I hadn't decided to start the readings yet, so I didn't put it aside for you guys, but I guess it was for you. King of Swords in the situation, the Hermit in the challenge, and the Two of Swords in the outcome, yeah. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. So, Cancer, for some of you, it was so bright outside, I swear to God, I couldn't even see my cards, and now it's just gone. Sorry, should have given you some warning, turning on the lamp. Okay, Six of Cups in the overall energy here. So there's nostalgia, there's a focus on the past, there's wishing to relive the past for some, reclaim the past, I hear, whatever that means. There could be a focus on children, childhood, or things or people from the past, okay? Whether you're focused on them, they're focused on you, or you're dealing with situations you've dealt with before, people you've dealt with before, they're just coming back around. It's still very much Mercury retrograde energy. Excuse the scratch on my hand. I can't say for certain if it was Harvey or Charlie, but they know what they did. So that's your focus, okay? Your overall energy. In the situation, we have the King of Swords. So there might be an air sign in your past, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as your focus. Okay, maybe this is the person you want to talk to, reconnect with, or you're dealing with them currently. It's very much about communication. It's very much about speaking the truth. It's clearing the air. I also hear there's a lot of channeled messages that I'm getting for you. Because it's almost like I don't even get to read the actual card. I just hear the messages. But yeah, maybe there's conversations. There's a communication. Queen of Swords under the King of Swords. Yeah, for some of you. And the Strength card. You've been holding back from a counterpart or someone that used to be a counterpart. That's one scenario that I'm getting because it's a match, right? It's a king and a queen in a suit. And you've been holding back with the Strength card there, but they've been holding back, both of you, whatever the situation is. And I feel like it's come to a culmination, because this is the king, okay, where either someone's matured, someone's grown up, or someone's figured out exactly what they want to say, and now it's like I feel like I want to get it out. The challenge is the Hermit, Virgo energy. So the challenge, either you're dealing with the Virgo and they're difficult to deal with, or they don't want to talk to you, or there's a blockage there, or the challenge is there's a separation, or there has been a separation because it's a major arcana card. And this is voluntary, okay? This is where we voluntarily withdraw from something or someone to figure things out, okay? We're searching for answers and they're actually within us, so we withdraw from people, surroundings, etc. We focus inward to find those answers, okay? So that's the energy of the Hermit. And that's your challenge. So I feel like this has been going on. There has been distance, there has been separation, and it's almost like I don't even know how they're going to respond. I don't even know how they would react, okay? The challenge is to come out of solitude. The challenge is to come back out into the world, okay, into the outer world, to say what you have to say. In the outcome, you have the Two of Swords, so I feel like you're still stuck. You're still very stuck. You want to say something, you don't want to say something. You might be changing your mind a lot. You might be starting texts and then deleting them before you send them, or emails or whatever. And it's like, I don't want to... I feel like also there's some pride going on here because we have the Strength card as well, okay? And I feel like it's part of your challenge. It's all major arcanas, so it's connected to a lesson for you, or both of you, you and this other person you're dealing with, whether they were a romantic partner or someone in your family or someone you dealt with, okay? Take it as it resonates. I read the energy. But yeah, I feel like in the outcome, you still don't want to do this. You want to do this, but you don't want to do this. You want to do this, but you stop yourself. For others of you, if it's a situation where you want to walk away, and that's your challenge, you want to walk away from something or someone, you want to detach from something or someone, but you keep kind of going back and forth in your head, then in the outcome, this is saying you're still not going to take action this week. Let's get some clarification here for Cancer. King of Swords for the week ahead. Four of Wands. I feel like someone wants to come home. You want to come home. They want to come home. Rekindle something. Resurrect something. The challenge, the Hermit with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, see, you've gone inward to figure out what you really want with that Nine of Cups. Two of Swords, Seven of Wands. Oh man, you just don't want to... I feel like there's a fear of rejection here. That's what this is. There's a fear of rejection, or what you have to say not being taken the right way, the way you intend, or not even being given the opportunity to say what you have to say. But the only way to get out of that stuck energy is to say what you have to say, and then you'll know. Either it's received and you can see how it's received, or it's blocked and at least you know, but you tried to get it out there, right? What is after the Seven of Wands? I want to see. Five of Wands. You're anticipating conflict. You're anticipating this being a very challenging thing. And you don't want to deal with the rejection. The Magician, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of history between you and this person. Two of Wands. You literally walked away, moved away. Ace of Cups under that. But there's still a lot of love there. The Emperor there with the Three of Swords. There's a lot of hurt feelings here, okay? There's a lot of hurt feelings. And you might view this person that you're trying to talk to as very proud, very guarded, very closed off, to the point where you're like, they're not even going to give me a chance to speak. But you're not even trying. Does that make sense? Because you're like, I don't want to restart any drama. I don't want to restart the conflict. I don't want to rehash everything. And I feel like you think that's what's going to happen. I feel like you anticipate this person to still be in a fighting mood or a fighting stance, but I feel like it's been a long time, so I feel like it's more to do with your own insecurities than this other person, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's clarity that needs to be had here. The truth needs to out, okay? The truth needs to be spoken. For the love of God. My computer's doing something, guys, and it's freezing my camera. Sorry. The truth needs to be spoken, all right? Someone just needs to own how they feel or what they think or their opinion on something and express it, okay? And it may be to do with a partnership, a marriage, a previous commitment, current commitment. It could also be contract, job, promotion, okay? That Four of Wands there. Your challenge, you went away to figure out what you truly wanted. I feel like this is telling you, you know, okay, because you've reached the King of Swords point. You know, you have that clarity for yourself. You know what it is that you want. And I feel like it's this person or this situation that you previously walked away from, because I feel like it got very challenging. It got just a big mess, a big drama show, a big conflict, no matter what you did, okay, which is why you had to walk away. However, I feel like you're assuming that this person is still in that place, okay? You're assuming that they're still, it's like you're assuming that when you come back, if you were to come back, it would just pick up where you left off, which was this very difficult, challenging conflict, drama type energy. And that is what is holding you back from even attempting to have a conversation, okay? But I'll pull some oracles for you, Cancer, but I feel like you're not going to know until you try. I don't feel like this person is still in that combative mood. The reason I say that is because you've both matured. You have the King and a Queen in the suit of swords, okay? This is where people grow up, where people focus on what the truth is, what the facts are. It's not drama. There's no drama there, okay? This is learning lessons and then speaking truthfully and accurately and to the point, okay? I also feel like the pride you see is actually restraint, self-control, dignity, okay? Where you have had to learn that, this other person has had to learn that as well. So I feel like, and clearly there's still a lot of love there, or there's still a lot of longing for this, craving for this. It still impacts you emotionally, whatever this is. You're still longing for it. It's still a wish for you. You figured out it's actually a wish fulfilled. So it's a case of, are you gonna take a chance, you know? Because for a lot of you, I feel like you're talking yourself out of it, but you're not actually, it's not with facts. It's, you're basing your decision on information that is outdated. Does that make sense? Like, this person's different, you're different, so why do you anticipate, why are you convinced they're going to respond the exact same way they did in the past, you know? So let's get some oracle energy and advice for Cancer for the week ahead. So I heard 3 cards for you. Bottom of the deck, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. Yeah, I mean, it's a number 3 there. This is telling you, follow your curiosity, okay? Learn what you want to know, all right? So if it's a case of, I wonder what they're going to say if I said this, say it and see what they're going to say. It's as easy as that, right? Or as simple as that, not necessarily easy. But this is telling you to follow, get some answers for yourself, all right? But it's outside of yourself. You actually have to talk to someone else for this. To get the answers, okay? Their answers to you are not going to be in your head. You don't have them yet, right? So you can't anticipate them. You can't be convinced you know what they are. The right way, learning to create what you desire. And then another 3 card. So this is like, I want to do things the right way. I want to make sure things are done properly. It's definitely about a message. I want to make sure that when I send this message, it can be received, it can be opened up, it can be understood. What I'm saying is what I want to say. There's no room for interpretation. And you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, Cancer. That's why you're stuck with that 2 of Swords. No need to fear. I mean, honestly, remember how powerful you are. 18, that adds up to a 9. This is the conclusion of something. This is the completion of a cycle, and there's no need to fear. Speak your truth. Say what you have to say. You'll know one way or the other, all right? But there's no need to fear an answer. There's no need to fear a response or a reaction. At the end of the day, it is what it is, okay? But it's important for us to know what it is as opposed to imagine it or fear the worst. All must have prizes. Trying to please everyone, number 13, ends up to a 4. Yeah, this is like, you're afraid. You're trying to make sure this person is going to be happy. You're trying to make sure, what am I trying to say here? It's like, you know, when you're thinking, okay, I want to say this, but then you're thinking, okay, but I'm talking to this person. So how would I say what I have to say for them to be okay with it? Do you know what I mean? So there's a way with words here, and I feel like that's what you're concerned with. That's where your pressure is coming from, because it's like, I want to say what I have to say, but in a way that they'll accept it. Does that make sense? They'll accept it, and they'll be okay with it, and they'll embrace it. I want to communicate the right way for them. And at the end of the day, all must have prizes, and there's no need to fear, is telling you that the right way is for you to be yourself. The right way is for you to communicate what you have to say without overthinking and overanalyzing what the other person is going to say, all right? Because that kind of leads to codependent situations and people pleasing, doesn't it? And I feel like that may have been an issue in the past, whether it's with this person or with other situations in your life. So the lesson for you here is speak your truth, okay? King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Speak your truth. Be honest. Be authentic. And then you're going to see what is going to happen, all right? Don't put so much pressure on you to say it right for that person, to say it right so that they'll accept it, because that's just going to keep you stuck, all right, in something that it's not even true. Does that make sense? You're telling yourself some things that are not true, all right? So I'm going to leave that with you there. It's a bit of a complex energy, I'm not going to lie here, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's a lesson in maturing and accepting and embracing who you are enough to communicate what you have to say clearly and honestly without fear of how someone's going to interpret it, all right? Know that that is the truth for you. You're being honest about it. How they interpret it, what they do with it, is a reflection on them, not on you. Does that make sense? A lot of cards here for you, Cancer. All right. But I hear last chance. So this might be your last chance to say what you have to say. However, that makes sense. So I hope the reading helps you, Cancer, okay? You're going to have to tell me what you're dealing with and if the reading is helping you. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Just doing your timestamp, writing it down. How are you? Thanks for joining us. So we're going to look at Scorpio for the week ahead. What's going on for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the week ahead. What's going on for Scorpio in the week ahead? Scorpio in the week ahead. Scorpio. Okay. Situation is the Six of Wands. The challenge is the Four of Wands. The outcome is the Nine of Cups. Okay, what are you doing, Scorpio? Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Okay, I mean, it's kind of clear. So with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is it's an ending that has to happen, all right? It's difficult, it's painful, it's challenging. But literally, there's nothing more that can be done in this situation. It's just time to go. It's time to release it and to start fresh somewhere else, all right? And your situation is the Six of Wands. So I feel like what is ending, you want it to end, but it's like you feel bad that it has to end. You feel bad for the other person or the other party. However, for you, you know that you want to be on your own, okay? So whether this means you want to break up with someone, or you want to walk away from a partnership of any other kind, or you want to hand in your notice, or, you know, not be friends with someone, whatever the case is, all right? This is where I want to walk my own path. You have some success with something with Six of Wands, some success, some recognition. This is also very much standing out from the crowd, being celebrated for yourself, your own accomplishments, okay? You beat out the competition, you stand out. It's all about you, not in a nasty, negative, egotistical kind of way, okay? You've earned this very positive attention. You've earned these opportunities that are being presented to you, okay? But in order to pursue them, these opportunities that are only for you, okay? Not everyone gets to come. And it's a natural process, okay? You're not evil. You're not a bad person for allowing yourself to pursue your own opportunities that you have earned, right? Because the challenge is the Four of Wands. You're going to have to, again, end a relationship, a job, a marriage for some. I'm not gonna lie, with the ten of swords and the 4 of wands. A friendship, you're gonna have to move potentially. You're gonna have to move out on your own. You're gonna have to leave the family home. Okay. But in the outcome, I like seeing this here, because with the 9 of Cups, you're recognizing that you're doing what you need to do, okay? And you're pursuing what you need to pursue for you. This is a wish come true for you, and I feel like you're giving yourself the chance to pursue it, okay? Hence the 10 of Swords here. It's like, I want this to, I know that it needs to end. I know this needs to change and end, okay? There's endings that need to happen. For me to pursue my own dream, and it's presented to me, it's an opportunity, I can actually do that, but I have to walk away from this and that and the other. You're okay with that. You understand it. You're okay with it. I feel like what you're thinking more about the people or the things you're leaving behind, and are they going to be okay? You know, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, is that kind of thing, okay? So let's get more clarity here for Scorpio. With 6 of Wands, the Sun, yeah. What am I telling you? 4 of Wands is the challenge, is the High Priestess, yep. 9 of Cups, and the outcome is the King of Pentacles, yeah, absolutely. Under the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. I feel like a partnership is offered to you, whether it's in love or with a job, or someone offering to sponsor you, someone offering to back you up in terms of business. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is that energy of you're anticipating. I know you're dealing with this person, and it's not like you're imagining how they're going to respond. They've shown you previously that they're kind of bitter, right? It might be someone you're in some sort of a financial involvement or entanglement with, like your finances are together, you live together, you pay the bills together, you have stuff together, assets, whatever, or this is a job or a business partnership, okay, but there's money involved. And I feel like this is someone who's a little cutthroat, not gonna lie, okay, with the 5 of Swords, I feel like this is someone who just makes you feel bad for wanting to be happy on your own, not with them, okay? But in your situation, 6 of Wands is clarified by the Sun. This is, spotlight is on you. There's some sort of success here. There's some sort of massive recognition for you, okay? These are individual energies, okay? This is not the team. This is not the group. This is not the community. This is you, okay? Just you. You're in the spotlight. It's about you, your recognition, your accomplishment, your dream, all right? And with the 5 of Swords there and the Knight of Pentacles, it's also kind of, advice for you. It's not saying be bitter and cutthroat, but it's saying you're going to have to protect what you want, okay? And you're going to have to protect your investment with the Knight of Pentacles. What are you investing in? Do you know what I mean? Are you holding yourself back to try to please someone else, or because you're carrying someone else, or because, they always play the victim and it makes you feel bad when you're trying to put distance between the two of you, or you in the group or the party or the company, whatever, okay? Because I feel like your challenge, you already know, High Priestess with the 4 of Wands, you already know you want to go. You already know what you want to do. But again, I feel like you're anticipating conflict, and you're anticipating this person causing drama, in kind of trying to hurt you or attack you, hopefully not physically, make you feel bad so that you don't go, so that you don't leave them behind. But you have the 9 of Cups with the King of Pentacles, towards Capricorn energy. I can't talk properly. Where this is telling you, no, I know what I want. I know what my end goal is for myself. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. And I want to go. So you might be changing some dynamics this week, Scorpio, because what is offered to you is better suited to you. Does that make sense? I feel like you're coming out of you holding yourself back, or kind of selling yourself short just to be in a partnership, okay, whatever type of partnership it is. Whereas the new thing that is offered to you is first of all, it's a wish fulfilled. It's a wish come true for you. It's what you want and what you deserve. All right? And it's a more balanced partnership. There's healthy give and take. You can be honest, you can speak your truth, you're accepted, you're embraced, you're supported, you're understood. It's almost like you've been trying to protect someone, as in, I don't want to hurt their feelings. But they know that, and they've been taken advantage. All right? And it's time to step away from that person, whoever they are in your life, because they're just a source of drama, negativity, constantly making you feel bad about yourself for you trying to do something good for you, okay? It's that kind of person where you have success and recognition, and you would have the Two of Cups energy would say, oh my God, that's amazing, Scorpio. You're doing so well. You're amazing. You're awesome. You have to pursue this. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work, okay? I'm here to help. I'm here to support you and encourage you. You deserve this. Whereas the Five of Swords energy would be, because they're jealous and petty, and they don't want to see you do well without them, right? They don't want you to leave them behind because they're kind of riding on coattails, right? They'd be like, oh, you want to pursue that? Oh, okay, well, that's going to change a lot of things, and I don't know if I'll be able to pay the bills on my own if you leave, or, oh my God, I'm going to have to find someone, and there's crazy people in the world, and we got on so well, and now I have to, oh my God. This, that kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. Okay, let's get some oracle energy and advice for Scorpio for the week ahead. Oracle energy and advice for Scorpio for the week ahead. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you can go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Yeah. I feel like you've definitely into 44. You have outgrown a situation. And it is what it is. Okay? It's a good thing you've outgrown it. It means you've learned and you've developed and you've grown. The other person or party, not so much. They are happy with how things used to be because it worked out better for them than it did you. Okay? Let's be honest. And this is telling you it's time to be in the present and look forward. Okay? Use your time well. Make every moment count. 24. So it's time. Time is a factor here. I feel like either you have to give someone an answer in a short amount of time, or there's some sort of a time frame, time pressure, deadline type situation here. But this is telling you only live once, Scorpio, right? And I also hear you've done. It's like you've served your time. So if it was, because for some of you the previous dynamic was part of some sort of a karmic contract for you, almost like I'll be in your life to lift you up, as it were, right? Because of us being together or us working together, you can learn some things, you can develop, you can grow, right? So you were very much dealing with some sort of a soulmate situation, and you've served your time. You've done that. You have served your purpose in their life. They have served their purpose in your life. It's time to move on. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who's kind of got a temper. All right? And they might have actually sparked that within you, where you get so frustrated because you can't seem to get through to them, but they don't want you to get through to them. Does that make sense? They don't want to know. They don't want you to know that they understand perfectly what you're trying to say. They're trying to either play dumb or play the victim. And it gets you so frustrated and so angry, where in the end you just throw your hands in the air and be like, never mind, forget I said anything. But that's a tactic. That's a tactic. That's how they keep you there. Growing up, listen, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. You're dealing with someone who's just immature, but they don't want to do better. They're rejecting the concept. Okay? You want to grow. They do not. And that's the bottom line. You want to grow and they do not. Okay? Or you want to grow and this company or dynamic is not supportive of that. They like to keep you where you are because you're doing more for them than you're doing for yourself. Okay? And the lesson here, Scorpio, is you live for yourself. Whatever you think you owed this other person or this party here, you've paid in full. Okay? And it's time to pursue you. It's time to grow. and you have a dream come true opportunity presented to you, and I feel like, again, there's a time frame on it, okay? So don't take too long. But it's time to remove whoever this toxic, selfish individual is. It could be a partner, a spouse, a friend, family member, a boss, someone you work with. It could be anyone, right? And it's time for them to go. And it's as simple as that. Or it's time for you to go. Take it as you want to, you know. So you're going to have to tell me what that is for you, and I hope the reading helps you, right? But when you're surrounded by the right people, they're not going to make you feel guilty for glowing up. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And moving on to Pisces. Where are we? 30, 44. I'm losing my voice, guys. So, similar to Cancer, you might be dealing with a Cancer. Or have Cancer in your chart like I do. Okay. So, what is going on for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces in the week ahead. What's going on for Pisces? Pisces, if you're skipping ahead, make sure to also watch the intro. There's always information that is valuable for you there. Okay. What is going on for Pisces? Pisces in the week ahead. Okay. In this situation, we have this star, beautiful. Challenge the 9 of Wands. You're going to have to fight for it. And the outcome, the 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the 7 of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like you had the 7 of Swords in your last weekly. I'm sure you did. And it's the same energy. Whatever you're dealing with then, you're still dealing with it now. Where it's still about strategizing for you. 3 of Cups. Walking away from a group or shying away from a get-together or a reconciliation. Or it's almost like you have a little win here. You said yes to something, you've agreed to something, but you have your eye on something else that is actually your real dream come true with the Star card. That needs time to develop. 9 of Wands is, as your challenge, is like you kind of have to hold on and hang on, right? Because it needs more time to develop. Don't give up on it. In the meantime, you're like, okay, I've said yes to something, but I don't really want to get started with it because I'm waiting for something else. You're waiting on communication. You're waiting on a message, an offer, someone to say, pardon my French, someone to say, yeah, okay, it's ready. In the outcome, you have the 10 of Wands. So this is moving from one thing to another. It could be literal moving, or is the completion of the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Okay? But with the star in your current situation, we have Aquarius energy. And it's something that it's big. Okay? It's big. You want this. It would make a huge impact in your life. Okay? So say it's, you say yes to a job, right? And it's good. It's okay. It's a good job. It's a good job. It's a good group of people. But you have your eye on a better opportunity. That would be a bigger step up in your career. It would be a lot more money. It would bring you a lot more opportunity. Not to mention freedom, independence, financial security. It's that kind of energy, right? Or you keep dealing with the same person over and over again, and you're like, yeah, okay, I'll agree to meet you. I'll agree to have coffee with you. Maybe someone from your past, considering, Mercury retrograde energy. But you're like, but I know you're not my wish come true. So either you've already met the person you truly want, and it's like, so it needs time to develop, but in the meantime, it's like, well, I've agreed to see you, but I don't really want to because I don't want it to go anywhere. Does that make sense? While I'm waiting for things to develop with this other person, or while I'm waiting to meet the right person. Let's get more clarification here for Pisces. Pisces, week ahead. The Star, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, see? See? The 9 of Wands is the challenge. 9 of Cups. See? I love tarot, man. I love it. 10 of Wands in the outcome. The Lovers. Beautiful. One more. And the 3 of Swords. Yeah. I mean, you're going to say no to someone. You're going to hurt someone's feelings, but it is what it is. 5 of Cups. Yeah, look. 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Someone is... For some of you, you're dealing with someone from the past. They're trying to come back. They're trying to... whatever, right? Reconcile. 3 of Cups. Reunite. Start off as friends. You're like, you know what? I'm focused on other things. I'm focused on another person right now. Or I'm focused on myself until I meet the right person. But I kind of know it's not you. Okay? The challenge, the 9 of Wands with the 9 of Cups. You're going to have to stand your ground for what is your true wish fulfillment. The Star card and the 9 of Cups, both wish fulfillment cards in the major and the minor. You're going to have to stand your ground for that, okay? Not give in to any sort of temptation, not give in to any sort of distraction, not give up on the bigger thing that you want, your true wish fulfilled, and to settle for something less. And in the outcome, the 10 of Wands with the Lovers, I do feel like the 9 of Wands evolves to the 10 of Wands. And there's an offer coming in with the Lovers. And again, here's your choice. 2 Pentacles, the Lovers. The Lovers is also choices, right? Choices that impact your life for a long time. It's a big decision. It's a head or heart decision. And I feel like there's an offer presented to you. And now you have to choose. And you're going to have to leave someone behind, the 3 of Swords. Okay? And I feel like it's this other situation. They're going to be heartbroken. They're going to be disappointed. But Pisces, this is not the time. It's a little like Scorpio's reading, right? This isn't the time for you to say no to your own opportunities for fear of hurting someone else's feelings, right? This is like... It is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. You're going to have to say yes to what you truly want. And obviously there's going to be some sore losers. There are going to be some hurt feelings because someone in this equation is not going to get what they want. But it's important to make sure that that person is not you. Okay? Because you have amazing energy here. Literally what you've been holding out for, fighting for, standing your ground for is here. You've already met this person. You've already had this conversation about this job opportunity. You've already decided, you know, this is who you are and this is what you want. So it's important not to go back, not to settle, not to give up on an amazing opportunity for fear of hurting someone's feelings. Okay? You're going to have to take your word back, I feel. Because you've already said yes to something, right? There's been a minor celebration here. And it's like you're going to have to take your word back. You're going to have to change your mind. You know, be like, I'm sorry. I know I said I'd do this, but I can't. And it's kind of hurting your own feelings, right? Because you don't want to do that. But this is such an amazing opportunity that it would be insane to walk away from it for something that's... It's okay, but it's less than what you want, and it's less than what you deserve. Do you know what I mean? What's under the 5 of Cups? The 5 of Swords, yeah. I mean, 5s are chaos, instability, change. And it's a case of... I feel like the 5 of Swords needs to be your energy. Where, listen, I have to look out for myself. I have to do what's right for me. And I'm not being intentionally hurtful. But I have to be true to myself and I have to put myself first. You know? I'm not looking to hurt people. I'm not looking to hurt feelings. But it's a natural part of life, unfortunately. And I have to do what's best for me. And that's just the bottom line. You know, it's not a negotiation. It's not a conversation. You don't get an opinion. You know what I mean? But you do have something big coming. This thing that you've been holding out for, it's coming. But I feel like at the same time, you'll be tested with something from the past coming back, because that's kind of how it works, right? When the universe gives you what you've been asking for, your big wish fulfilled, it's coming in, you can see it coming. They're also sending something from the past that you settled for before, just to make sure, just to help you understand for yourself what you really want, okay? Have you understood your value? Have you understood your worth? Because your choices, the lovers, will show us what you think your worth is, right? Are you going to go back to what you've settled for before? That means, okay, you've shown us that's your worth, so we're just going to give you more of the same. Or are you going to go for the big thing that you've understood at some point that that's really what you want, and not be tempted by this other thing that's less than what you deserve, you know? It's level up time, Pisces. Okay. And one more for Pisces in the week ahead. One more for Pisces in the week ahead. That's a lot, but they're saying to take them, so. Bottom of the deck, choices, feeling blocked, restrained. So if you've been feeling stuck in your life, right, it's because you've been in this cocoon, waiting, figuring out what you want, going for it maybe, and then waiting to see results. You're going to be presented with a choice, okay? It's real. It's coming this week. Between what you've been asking for, waiting for, fighting for, striving for, and something you've settled for before. That's a lot of fours. Fours, stuck energy. Okay, wake up. It's your moment, Pisces. It is your moment and yours alone. This is not about other people. And again, you're not doing it in a selfish, egotistical, evil way where I don't care about other people, I just care about myself. It's not that, Pisces. You can do that if you tried, I feel. But it's my moment. What do I really want? Regardless of how other people feel about it. Shine bright like a candle. You'll make it through this. It's your moment. It's time to shine. Never jam today. Promises that never come true. Empty words, not living in the now. Yeah, look, you're dealing with someone from the past. And it could be one person. It could be same situation, different people. It's a pattern of hoping for the best, giving a million second chances, trusting someone when they make promises, seeing their potential and staying stuck in a situation, hoping that they're going to reach that potential and they never do. Okay? And it's time to break away from that. Keeping up, immense effort, advance. Yeah, number 4. I feel like someone's trying, they're trying to get to you, to get on your level. But you're already higher than you were, right? You're already in a different place than where they're trying to get to, because that's where they think you still are. You've already evolved. And again, it's telling you it's time to advance in your life. Follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. I feel like you're dealing with something that's a pattern or a person that comes back, right? And you have the sense of familiarity with it. You have the sense of, oh, I've seen this before. I've been here before. I've had these conversations before. I've had these thoughts before. And you're kind of trying to figure out where you stand. And here comes this white rabbit, this completely unexpected white fluffy little thing, right? Kind of catching your eye and running in a very different direction. And then all of a sudden it's like you snap out of the pattern. You snap out of it, right? You don't get lost in it yet again. And you're like, no, actually, I'm going to go see what that rabbit's doing. I'm more curious about that than I am this. I know this. I know empty promises, right? I know nothing's changed. Not really. I know that already. I don't need to test it to prove myself right. Maybe I needed to do that in the past. I don't anymore. I'm going after that rabbit, right? So, I mean, that's great. Keep it up, Pisces. You know what you want. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. You know what you want. Do not take less. Do not settle. Do not compromise on that. This is not the time. This is the time to wake up, snap out of patterns, shine bright, put yourself first, regardless of other people. Okay? So that's your reading. That's what I have for you. It's pretty awesome. Okay? It's pretty awesome. You're going to have to tell me what this is for you and how you're dealing with it, but I hope the reading helps. Okay? What I like to see, you see a clear difference between one offer, the one you've been dealing with forever, on again, off again, same situation, different people, same pattern, and this other offer, this other opportunity. You're seeing the difference, okay? It's not a struggle for you to make the choice anymore. It may have been in the past. It may have been a very big struggle. It's not a struggle anymore. You see it for what it is. And I love that, okay? So I'll leave that with you. I hope you have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.